DoorDash has challenged me to make an extra $200 on literally what's called the DoorDash Dasher Challenge. I get an extra $200 after completing 20 deliveries, and I still have like 3 or 4 days to do it. Now you can get the same thing. You can get Dasher challenges, and we wonder, is it based on like frequency of dashing? If you don't dash a ton, will they offer you a challenge to try to get you back on the app? Because I hear your comments. I read them on my last DoorDash challenge. It wasn't this good. This is even better that I don't even see Dasher challenges. Or yeah, if I have something, I wish it was that good on a Dasher challenge. So share down below, do you ever get Dasher challenges? And is it based on how much you dash? Because, you know, all they do is help you make money, different side hustles. You might already know that. If not, consider subscribing. But I don't just do DoorDash. So is it like they want me to come back to DoorDash, do more DoorDash? Is it just because it's going to be a busy week? I don't think so. But they challenged me to make an extra $200. Let's knock out 20 deliveries, hopefully with no problems, and get $200 on top of everything else I'm going to earn. I like it. I like it. See, why sacrifice on $2 offers when I can get a good margined offer like this one? Mad Max, a wonderful dollars to mile ratio, and it's short, right? So it's already a good dollars to mile, and it's short. Hopefully it won't take a lot of time because of that. And it's gonna be like a $16 offer in essence, you know? $6 offer plus eventually a $10 bonus. Now the only thing better than having this order right up here at Mad Max is to get an add-on. So if I get an add-on right now, come on DoorDash, that would be fantastic because it counts. That counts for your challenge. And in a total of probably 10 minutes or so, first delivery, oh, I just got another one. First delivery complete. That one's not great. Going out of the zone, let's decline that one. But I love that start though. First order out of 20. Let's knock these out here. If they could all be like that, like short, good margined offers, don't take that long, then that's ideal. $4 Papa John's. I know, but it says it's gonna take 25 minutes. That's not good. But remember, I'm getting that $10 bonus, and it's keeping me in the zone. So we just bang it out. I really don't want to, but I might, because this is a good positioning order. It's getting me back into a better zone. I'm gonna take it. Oh, the only reason I'm taking it is because of the bonus. I know it's not a good offer on its own. 4 mile for $4, 2.8 miles, whatever it was, like 20 some minutes, you know, not good all the way around. Remember the bonus. Just let's stay focused on the goal here because it's gonna be short. And, you know, honestly, with pizza places like this, those are another type of restaurant that can get an add-on offer as I'm headed there. I get add-ons at fast food places and pizza places, I'd say. Oh man, that's exactly why you know your marketplace. And I knew there's a chance, just enough of a chance of this, an add-on order. The same restaurant, no extra parking, it's short as well. And I believe it had a good margin as well. Sometimes you take a risk, sometimes it pays off, sometimes you get that add-on order. Perfect. So this is order 2 and 3. I'm right in the middle of the University of Pittsburgh, Oakland campus. We got students everywhere. I guess the students are back. And I was delivering to one of the dorms. And there's no parking on one side of the street where I was approaching. So I was able to park real quickly on an alley. Now, I'm always making notes if I've never delivered to that place before, but I'm making note of the main entrance. Once I find the actual dorm, I'm making note of if they have a delivery rack or where I can place that delivery. Do I need to check in with someone? I really only need to do that once, and then I store that note away basically. Now I know, okay, this dorm, I know how to deliver it, no issues. Well, as I drive through the Pitt Greek Life Quad, which I've dropped off here plenty of times and done pickups here on rideshare, I kind of underestimated how packed Oakland is with the students. I think they just got back or something, but it is packed down there. Now I'm I don't know, glutton for punishment because I accepted another offer right in the middle of the Oakland campus. But the reason I took this one was honestly, in part, the positioning. This got me away from Oakland, so it's not gonna be as dense. Even short orders can take twice as long because of the traffic. Man, that was super painful. I mean, we get here to the restaurant on time and it just kept taking longer and longer and longer. And then the associate said like, oh, 10 minutes max. Oh, it just took so long and that crushes my momentum. It stings. So you can cancel it, but you're not gonna have that completed delivery on your challenge. Only 4 deliveries after all that. A lot of work on that last one with that delay. But at least I got this one. Stacked order. Take a look. It's already a good dollars to mile ratio. It's like $8 per offer. And it's quoted to take like, I don't know, not too long. But the time is good, the margin is already good, plus we're gonna get that bonus, obviously. So this will be delivery, actually it's a good thing it's a stacked order because I need more volume right now. It's gonna be delivery 5 and 6. So at some point you're gonna have to decide like how long do I wanna dash today? How long do I wanna dash tomorrow? Granted, I have, I think 3 days left on this, so I don't have to do it in 2 days, but I wanna try to do this in just 2 days. So this should be 5 and 6. We're getting there. I mean, then I would only need 4 more deliveries tonight, and then we'll just knock out 10 deliveries tomorrow. So I might have gotten some Wendy's. I was hungry, haven't eaten. So don't do that, save your money. I mean, every now and then it's fine. Proof. But you might be more mad at this next offer I took, Chick-fil-A. Not a good dollars to mile ratio, and it is about 40 minutes or so, but I know, bonus, right? But even more so than the bonus, positioning. You know, sitting there for a little bit, I'm thinking, I'm at 7 deliveries and I still just don't want to take like $4.50, right? $5 even, especially if it's like a marginal payout. I was waiting for a bit there. And then I accepted this one, delivery number 8. Now the only thing with it, it's a good dollars to mile. It's not gonna take that long, but the positioning, it's pulling me a little bit, what is that? It's more east in an area that I don't typically drive in. I can probably bump back a little bit or look for a positioning order coming back to the center of the marketplace, but not too bad for offer number 8. I still wanna make sense of these numbers though, so hang with me to the end of the video because we're gonna go over the numbers. I'm only thinking it's taking me a bit longer to get these offers. So maybe, you know what I should do? I should be looking at short stacked orders. That's all right, let's take a look at the next offer. The next offer, I need more short stacked offers so I can get this 20 faster. Okay, fine, we're switching zones. I finished this delivery, I told you it was going east. Told me to the edge of this zone here in downtown Pittsburgh. Then I got this offer right over there at Applebee's that will definitely carry me into a new zone. I like that DoorDash added this now. It says, hey, this offer, it shows you it's going out of the zone, gives you an outline. Then it also tells you what that zone is doing. Fantastic, love that feature. This is gonna be number 9? I think number 9. So I'm gonna do 9 and then 10. I'll probably be done for today. We'll do the other 10 tomorrow, so stay tuned. Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be in one video. But right now we're switching zones. I believe into Monroeville. That's the zone that's next to this one. Monroeville market segment. Let's see how this is for the last couple of orders. Well, this should be it. I just wanted to do the 10th delivery and I just picked the next one basically. It was this McDonald's and the lobby's closed. It's decent, $7, 3.6 miles. It was supposed to only take, what, 25 minutes? Delivered by 8:40, which is in 4 minutes, maybe, but the lobby's closed. Have to sit in this drive-through. It's not the fastest thing in the world. Okay, this was heavily needed. My Passat was so dirty and dusty. It's time for a car wash, and it's time for day 2. I did 10 deliveries yesterday, as you saw, so I'm anticipating another maybe 5 hours of dashing today to get another 10 deliveries. And here's the numbers we want to target today. Yesterday, I still did $7.50 averaged per offer here, which was excellent. I wanted to get a minimum of $7. The payout per mile was decent. Now the pay per hour, not so much, because it was farther trips, albeit it paid like decent, per mile. Wait times at 2 of those restaurants that crushed me, like 18 to 20 some minutes for each of those restaurant pickups, and then that caused a lower payout per hour. So let me just sit in this car wash here and dash for probably another 5 hours, 10 more deliveries, and you and I are gonna go over the numbers, getting this super awesome, thank you, rare DoorDash a Dasher challenge for an extra $200. Waiting for my first delivery has been going like this. I'm sitting in the perfect spot. There's so much stuff around here. This is where I always start. It's just doing that little cycle thing. It's looking for offers. Estimate wait time, 1 to 3 offers. Nah. I decline bad offers, but there is nothing. Come on, guys, just send me something. Send me something at all. Don't care. I'm taking it. Don't care. Sometimes you just have to like snap out of nothing. I mean, I had nothing coming through. I just want to do something. I'll take it. It's McDonald's. It's not good. I mean, yeah, the ratio is fine. It's not going to take that long. So in that sense, it's good just to get delivery number 11. But, typically you probably wouldn't accept this offer. But I've been sitting here for a while. I just want to do something. Pickup was pretty good there. Talked to a viewer, which is pretty nice. He likes DoorDash, Flex, and Lyft, rideshare. Interested if he does Uber as well. I mean, the pickup's fine enough. It's only 4 minutes away, 0.7 miles. Again, it's a McDonald's, but it was ready. So, not too bad for delivery number 11. And again, I always appreciate, oh, by the way, if you do see me, I'm in Pittsburgh, feel free to say hello. I do have a twin brother, but he doesn't really do a ton of gig work, really. But if I have a DoorDash bag, obviously it's me doing gig work, so feel free to say hello. Delivery's fine, but take a look at this next offer they sent me immediately as I was done. It's right over there. It's right over there, and it goes right down the road like a mile, quoted to only take 15 minutes. This is an order out of principle. If you're on a $200 plus $10 delivery challenge, I would not, in this case only, blame you if you took that. The argument would be like, well, if you keep accepting offers like this, even under a challenge, they're gonna send you more. Not necessarily. I've never seen any data other than like hunches, right, that they'll continue to send you $2 offers. I couldn't do it. I was thinking about it, but I know I accepted some $4 offers. $2 going right down the road. Remember, you're gonna get a plus $10 bonus after this. I'm taking another risk there, not taking that, like, let's call it 12-minute $2 offer. I know, we see $2, scary. Never ever accept a $2 offer. I don't even care if it's an add-on under any other circumstance other than getting a crazy delivery challenge like this and you want to bang it out. But I have some time. I just started. I only need to do 9 more deliveries now. So my goal would be to get, like, let's say that sushi 2 right up there, but on a stacked order. That would be fantastic. And then if each order was like $4, if it's an $8 stacked order, I'd be more prone to accept that than the standalone $2 offer. Now you might be thinking, why would you accept this one? Which I did. Starbucks right over there in Bakery Square, 7 minutes away. The positioning, it's okay. My main goal is to stay in this zone. Unlike yesterday, I got pulled away a little bit. Oh boy, can't be easy, can it? No, come on. I'm dealing with a false claim right now. And excuse the air conditioner, it's hot in here. I'm dealing with a false order never received on a hand-it-to-me delivery, which is like the worst kind of person. Confirmed the correct house number. There was no other house number. Person opened the door, gave them the delivery, and then 30 seconds after, like right as I was pulling away, they texted me and said, I never got the order. So either a roommate stole it because it was an apartment building, there was only one front door, or they're lying. So now I'm contacting support. Listen, don't go back and forth with the customer because they can message you after the delivery. They said I never received it. I said, are you the individual that opened the door at this address following the instructions that you gave me? Immediately, I'm reaching out to support here. I said, hey, there might be a false claim that the order was never received. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Like, I physically handed it to you. We like made eye contact. Was that not you? I'm sorry that the customer reported that they never received the delivery, is what support says. I said, thanks, yes, I handed the offer to a female at the front door, correct address, no other main entrance. Did you get a violation? I said, I don't believe one came through. I didn't see a contract violation. Just letting you know, as they texted me immediately after the delivery. So as soon as this happens, it stinks, but you have to stop dashing and reach out to support. It's another reason why I take screenshots. I mean, I take screenshots for the videos here, but if you see a really high paying offer, honestly, anything over $10, screenshot it so you have documentation. And if you want to screenshot other stuff, feel free. Please note that we are sending Dashers the contract violation notifications about any delivery issues. Dashers who receive infrequent contract violations and provide detailed disputes should not be alarmed and can continue dashing as always. Only Dashers with multiple in-app contract violations may be at risk of deactivation. If you received an in-app notification, you can dispute the contract violation in the Dasher app by going to the ratings tab. I said, thanks, am I free to continue dashing? Frustrating to have them say that when I clearly delivered. I'm sorry for the experience you have. Yes, please proceed on the delivery. Thank you for contacting DoorDash support. Heart. Okay. Let's go back to my actual Dasher app to see if I got a violation. Let me end Dasher support. All right. The customer said, I'm telling you I didn't receive it. It is why reading is fundamental and following directions. I mean, I don't need an MBA, which I have, to understand your driveway is to the left of a sign, and the pin on the Dasher app was the pin on the building that I delivered to, and there's no other main entrance. I think they're trying to scam. Again, don't go back and forth with the customer. Don't get personal. Let's resume Dash. I still have 12 deliveries. Let me go into my ratings tab. I wonder if I have one. Acceptance rate. I don't see one. I mean, does that sound weird? There's no other house. I get it's an apartment complex, but someone opened the door. Wingstop, no. Which was a female. It was a female customer. Sure, it could have been another female, but someone opened the door, so they like, best case scenario, someone stole it. Worst case scenario, they're just straight up lying. So what do you think happened there? Another female stole it in the same building, which would, I guess, be a roommate. But if you're a roommate, they would have to like run back to their bedroom, lock themselves in there and eat it. I mean, that's a really bad roommate. I guess it could happen. Or it was the actual correct female customer and they're lying and they say they didn't get it when I make eye contact with you and I deliver it. But now that I wasted a good 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes on that fun, fake, whatever that was, 12 deliveries. Let's get back to it. So folks, after getting, scammed, pretty much, what should our next offer be? Safe, simple restaurant, no scamming possible. Is that what we do on the Your Driver Mike side hustle variety show? No, I gotta test it for you. Oh my gosh, I gotta test it for you. Cash on delivery next. I think it's a Pizza Hut. I'm expected to collect like $34 in cash from this customer. I'm expected to have change if possible. I do have some cash on me, not specifically for cash on delivery. I just happen to have cash. We're gonna find out. Hang with me. Don't leave this video yet. In fact, drop a like in this video if you appreciate what I do here. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Consider subscribing. Check out yourdrivermike.com for courses and resources to help you in most any side hustle. Will I get scammed getting this cash? Will they have it? If they don't have it, then you're supposed to take the, in this case, pizza back. And if they fight you on it, like, hey, I'm not paying, give it to me, you're supposed to give it to them. So let's see what happens. I've only done one other cash on delivery, and funny enough, I had just passed the location on that prior delivery. I remembered where I had that cash on delivery. All right, cash on delivery. I'm still getting orders here. Hold on, decline. 37.63 or 36.73, whatever. So we're expecting at least 37. So we got 20, 40. That'd be a $4 tip. Doesn't stop there. 50. I was supposed to get 36 something. Dash Mart, nah. I was expecting 36 something. 50. 51. 52 on $36. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57 on 36. No. So my second ever cash on delivery, that was fantastic. Expecting $36, so that basically like covers the food, and then any additional cash is a tip. So he gave me 57 on 36. So what is that, $19 tip on that? I think it was 57 or 58, I'll let you know. That was fantastic though, and big thanks to that customer leaving me a huge cash tip, plus, you know, in surplus of what he, you know, owed in cash. All right, these aren't good. So very happy, again, thank you to that customer, that is awesome. And I'm at 13 deliveries. I want to test something. Do stacked orders from, in this case, a Dash Mart count as 2 deliveries? Like both offers counts in my challenge. And the pay's not great. It's gonna take 30 minutes. It's like $7.50. So each order is like $3.75 or something. Not great. But if it counts to quickly get my tally up, that I like. I feel like it's going to count. At delivery for the first customer, detailed instructions where to go. I follow it and it says, open the door. And if you do everything right, it's like a scavenger hunt, man. If you do everything right, there'll be a tip on the stairs. So it's easy now. If I find it, I open the door. What's sitting on the stairs? You better believe it, nothing. So I'm scanning the stairs. I'm like, well, that's not really a surprise. Sometimes that happens. Delivery notes aren't updated. It said, I like check the accuracy of orders, and if done right, you will get a $10 to $20 tip. Now, I'm making fun here, and like they can tip after the fact on DoorDash. It's not as common as Uber Eats. It's just funny. I'm like, all right, well, I follow the instructions. I open the door because they wanted me to deliver outside the door, but open the door and you'll see a tip on the stairs. I see stairs, but nothing there. So our question was, do stacked orders from a Dash Mart, same location, unlike 2 different restaurants, this is just 2 different drop-offs, count towards incentives like a challenge? So I might have forgotten where I was at, but I'm pretty sure I was at 13 deliveries. 12, and then I remember 13, because now I'm at 15 deliveries. So yes, try to remember, but yes, that should have counted for 2 deliveries and counting towards my goal for this challenge. Okay, not my ideal. This China walk order, going downtown and out of the zone, but I was sitting there for a long time, at least 10 minutes. I wanted something. Ideally, I'd get something back towards the center of the sub marketplace, but I'll take it. And then I'll probably not switch zones. I'll probably just come back into the like the strip district, just coming into the corner of this sub marketplace. Not too bad. I mean, it's just gonna hop across the bridge and I'll be back in the downtown marketplace. Order number 16, getting there. I want to try to finish by like 7 p.m.-ish. You know, earlier would be better. Welcome to the north side of Pittsburgh, only for a second though, because this is a different zone. And of course, I take this order ending in yet another zone. I'm just zone hopping right now, but it's $10 like 5 miles. Not gonna take too long, but it's already got a good ratio. Plus, as you know, bonus. So this is gonna be offer 17. After this one, we got 3 more and we're done. And we can go over the numbers. I'm gonna accept a stacked order. I'm only looking for a stacked order. One more, a stacked offer would put me at 20 and the $200 for completing 20 deliveries. All right, I got it. I got a stacked order that's decent that I will accept. It is this one. It's a Dash Mart paired with a Condado Tacos. It's a decently busy place, but it's close. The margin's already good. I'm getting this bonus right after this. Okay, so I'm gonna check back in with you after I've done these 2 deliveries. But right now, before I've seen the numbers, let's go over how I think these 20 deliveries went. I think the per offer average was pretty good because for the most part, I was pretty selective. There was about 3 or so that were like completely, not quite upside down, but pretty close to it. I think the hourly is gonna be a little bit lower on like the organic Dash without the bonus because I was picky. A little bit of waiting in between offers as well. Delays at restaurants. And then the pay per mile, good. I don't think I had ones, at least a lot of them that were carrying me outside of the zone, so not too bad there. And then with the bonus, it completely blows it out of the water. With the $200 bonus, in essence, $10 per delivery, I probably did something crazy, like 25, 28 an hour, like, well, no, even the mileage, if we assume, right, it goes into the revenue. Even the mileage is gonna be like $3 a mile. It's gonna average something ridiculous like $15 per offer. So let me do these 2 deliveries. I'm going to the Dash Mart right now, and then right up there to Condado Tacos, and I'll touch base with you to see exactly how I did. So looking at these earnings, 20 deliveries on a $200 DoorDash Dasher challenge. What I want you to pay attention to is the earnings per hour, of course, the pay per offer, the pay per mile. We'll also take a look at what the customers were doing here, and then look at those numbers after that $200 challenge here. So here's the shifts, the 18th and the 19th, and you can see, you can fill everything in here. Actually, you can get a copy at yourdrivermike.com/tracking. This is my earnings tracking spreadsheet. So the first thing here, how many hours did it take to complete? A little over 10 and a half hours, 10.62 hours to complete this. 2 different shifts that were around like 5.5 hours each, basically. Gross revenue on day 1 is $75.50. Day 2 is $62.75 respectively, for a total $138.25 before incentives. But look at that gross earnings per hour, like $14 basically and $12. I averaged $13 per hour. We have red, yellow, and green zones on this spreadsheet. So if I hit certain metrics, in this case, not a good metric of $13 an hour, that's why that cell is red. So both shifts, I did 10 assignments per shift. And then look at the pay, the average pay per trip here. My goal for you is to hit $7 because you can only do a certain amount of deliveries every hour. So if I can get at least $7 per offer, say you're doing 3 of those, say you're doing 4 of those, which is realistic, like two deliveries sometimes fine, but any lower than $7, you're not gonna really make an hourly, even if you do, let's say 4 deliveries an hour. So I was averaging a good amount of pay per trip, $7.55, and then $6.28, a little bit lower there, but it's decent respectively on those numbers. Averaging right around $7. This is before incentives. So that's telling me that I'm still being choosy. I'm still picking, hopefully we'll see here, high margin offers. Now look at the tip frequency next. 100%, all 10 deliveries, those customers tipped on day 1, 70% on day 2. There's only so much you can do there, depending if it's handed to me or the contactless deliveries. Average tips, I just had a better day. I mean, again, mostly luck there, probably $4.75 average tip on day 1. Only $2.57, and that brought down my overall average there on day 2. Now looking at the total business miles, around 36, 37 miles per day, which was interesting to me that I drove basically the same mileage on day 1 and day 2.
but on day one, I averaged $2.04 per mile, which is excellent. I want you to hit $1.75 minimum paid out per mile, ideally $2 to $3. So day one, not even including the incentive, just regular dashing there, I was still doing well. And even day two, so remember, I told you that I was averaging a good pay per offer. Now that's just the cash flow based on the offer. But then this is a measure of your vehicle efficiency. Yeah, you're cash flowing, let's say $7, but how many miles is it? Is it a good dollars to mile payout? Both of these shifts, I was still being picky even though I had the incentive coming. Averaging $1.89 paid out per mile, that's pretty solid there. And then there's my business mile deduction based on those total business miles. Now, let's add the $200 challenge. So I basically just tacked on an extra $100 a day here. Look at what this challenge did to the overall earnings. Say we tacked on $100, right, per day because I'm getting that $200 challenge. Bumps it up to $175, $162 on day 1 and 2 respectively. That changed my gross per hour now to $31.84 on average because of this incentive here. And my average pay per trip was right around what I thought it would be. It's almost $17 per trip. The average here is $16.91. And then the pay per mile, $4.62 payout per mile here. So overall verdicts, I mean, is a challenge like this rare? Absolutely. And this is another reason I tell you, I don't want you to delete any certain app, even if it's slow like Spark, Grubhub, in this case, DoorDash, whatever it is, because even rideshare, stuff like that, if you're interested at least in doing it, because you never know when you're not driving a lot, you're not working a lot. Go in there every now and then. Opt in for those emails as well, or push notifications, because you never know. You could have a good week, a good day, a good weekend because of exceptional, and again, albeit rare bonuses just like this, and you can see what it does to your earnings.